Mazzerati. I'm just here saying I love wrestling. And if you love wrestling,
You're not here, you missing out. This show.
Welcome to the We Love Wrestling spot. My name is Terry. Today, we're with a California girl. We're with someone who walks around Moss 2 belts. She's the champion of Future Stars of Wrestling and also Ohio Valley Wrestling.
former Ohio Valley Wrestling champion.
Former, but she'll get it back. Her name is Mazzerati. How are you doing today, man?
Hello, how's it going? I'm doing pretty good. Be a little bit better if I was, Moss 2 belt still, but it's okay. I'm gonna get that back.
All right, we'll come back to that here in a second, because I didn't know you was just Moss 1 belt at this point.
Just happened like the other week, but it was a fluke.
Oh, okay. So the first question I usually ask is, what started your love for wrestling, or why do you love wrestling?
Oh, shoot. Well, I've been watching wrestling since the 90s, since probably the mid 90s, 96, 97, I want to say. It would just, whenever it would just be on, I would watch it. It would be Saturday nights. And then finally I would get in tune and find the routine that it would be every days. And then they would have then later on, SmackDown would come in later on. It was pretty interesting. I was 6 or 7. And I just loved all the ass kicking, and I was a tomboy at the end. I was a tomboy. Yeah, up until wrestling.
All right. So. Who were some of the stars or the wrestlers that caught your eye when you was watching as a younger?
I was an Eddie Guerrero fan, Stone Cold Steve Austin, but the Kurt Angle, obviously. The main people though that made me want to be a wrestler was actually more later, 98, 99, I was a fan of the Hardy Boys, them being in the Brood and then doing their own thing. And then once, they saved Lita from mess areas and they had their whole thing going on, I'm like, oh, this is a badass bitch. And them as a team together was just amazing underdogs. And it just inspired me to want to do that. And I felt like I could do the same as her and, be with the boys and kick ass.
Shout out to Team Extreme. We all love that version of the Hardy Boys and Lita. So, Maz, let me ask you, can I call you Maz?
You can. That's what everybody actually calls me.
Okay. I just want to feel like this. So, I saw you at the Say It Loud event. And I'm gonna tell you the truth. When you came out, I always seen that. I seen the outfit that you had on, but I was like, man, those colors are just popping out. And then you got in the ring and you did your thing. Can you tell me about who trained you? Because you're out there at Future Stars of Wrestling, and a lot of the women out there are making big moves. So I'm expecting some big things from you. So who trained you?
Thank you. Actually, it was a really big struggle for the women. Actually, in the beginning, there was a women's class, and Leon Hader was our trainer. I was one out of 8 women, but I am the last remaining one of them 8. And they canceled women's class. And then later on, they finally put girls and guys together. So I was able to train with Disco Inferno. Kenny King's also my trainer. Sin Bodie, Remy Marcel, and D'Lo Brown.
Kenny King and D'Lo Brown. Just 2 of the names you named, because it is Black History Month. I'm
my fams.
I'm a huge Kenny King fan. Shout out Kenny King. Shout out D'Lo Brown too. How is it being trained there under people who D'Lo Brown, first double champion?
Let me tell you, Nation of Domination and all the awards. Let me tell you, it was a dream for me because I was watching this kid and watching him throwing that neck out. I can't do it as good as him, but I thought it was amazing. I can't lie and say oh, it's whatevs, it's cool. I'd be lying if I didn't say I was excited like a little girl. Just seeing all the wrestlers that I watched growing up. And it's just amazing that I get to train with them, work with them, or even be in the same building as them. I just never thought it would happen. I just dreamed was going to just be a dream.
Oh, okay. So, well, how long have you been wrestling?
I started training in March 2015, and then I started wrestling in the beginning of 2016.
Mm. Is there any matches that you haven't had that you're hoping, like maybe three opponents? I always ask this question, but maybe three opponents who you want to face that you haven't faced.
Like in indies or in like
Let's let's
where
let's
specific?
let's get like two from the indies that are possible to happen and one from anywhere.
Okay. Let's see. Shoot. Caught me off guard here. Um, so, well, one of my dream matches kind of, I guess I would say like Street Fight or a TLC, just because, like I said, the Hardy Boys, I loved the whole tables, ladders, and chairs. And, let's see, for wrestling wise, I do want to say Bianca Belair is one of my top dream opponents right now. And then let's see, in the Indies, the sad part was it really wanted Kylie Ray, but I know she stepped away, which all respect for her. Just a little upset that I didn't get to wrestle her,
All right.
kick the crap out of her cute little face. And let's see, wow. Usually I know exactly who I am, but when I'm on the spot, then I forget. I'm like, let's see. Shoot. I guess I just want to say me because I'm the best.
Oh, okay. Well, talk your stuff then. All right, you versus you. I mean, who will
Nobody
push you
better
harder
than
than you'll
me.
push yourself? Okay, let's see. Now you're in. You said you're only Maz one belt right now. Ohio Valley Wrestling. Down the street a little bit from me. I'm in Indianapolis. So, what's going on with Ohio Valley?
Um, you know, Hollywood Haley J. I don't know if you know her. We
I
were
know who
tagging.
she is.
Yeah, we were tagging. We were having a good time. That's my girl right there. But then, we had a nice match because she was number one contender. I had the belt. Obviously, it was bound to happen. You know, I dig her style, but she took a page out of my book. And straight from behind, she got me with the socket rocks, with the distraction by her boo, distracting the refs. So I'm like, oh, I see you. I see you. Well played. Well played. Something I would have done, but I'm evolving and steering away, trying not to do that. But I'll have my rematch. She knows I'm ready.
Okay, okay. Whenever that rematch happened, I might try to get down there for OVW. It's only an hour and a half from me. I see it on TV every now and then. So
She just came. She was over here in my town last weekend, and we ended up having a tag team. So we were good. We were cool. She kind of gloated in my face a bit, but we got through the match. We
okay,
won.
okay. Now let me ask you this. I said earlier I saw you on the Say It Loud event. You were in a 10-woman gauntlet match.
You know what? Now that you said that, speaking of my dream match opponent, would be Red Velvet. It's a nice singles.
You two went back and forth for maybe like 4 minutes, I think.
Probably less than that. That was the only time ever touching, so I would really like a nice one-on-one.
Okay.
Really felt the nice chemistry in there. I feel like it'd be one hell of a match.
It was what I do for you guys. If you didn't watch the pay-per-view, I got it all on video. I recorded the whole thing, so I don't know when I wanted to put it up, but at some point I'll let everybody see it. So how did you feel about being at that event? Because I saw a lot, all the women in there. It was like a unity, everybody together and everything. So how did you feel about that event?
It was amazing. The backstage and in the front, like just no saltiness, no bad energy. Everybody was just great. Everybody was family. Even a lot of people I didn't get to meet, and a lot of people that I've met and haven't seen in a long time. So it was just great, and learned a lot. Definitely got a lot of knowledge from those that were there, like Jazz and Pope. Too Cold Scorpio, man. Shoot, I was watching him back at the days too. So like, it was pretty dope. It's it's great experience. I love it, and like just everybody just uniting and just like not the hate. You know what I mean?
Because she said the name, I'm gonna plug this. When you guys watch this, go back if you haven't watched Two Cold Scorpio. We did a spotlight with him, very insightful. So check that out. Now, I usually don't like. Well, I do. It's usually someone else who asks these type of questions, but I'm just gonna ask you, as being a black woman in the wrestling industry, do you have any obstacles that you see people are putting in your way, or chances that you think you should be getting that you're not getting because of your skin color?
Oh, definitely. Happens a lot. And especially it just sucks because when you're trying to get out there and try to go like just hit up a promotion, and they tell you, oh, we have enough black girls, or like you get compared to another one, like, and we're all different shades, we're different gear, different everything. It's just the whole comparison of that we're black, and it's just it's annoying. It's very annoying. I'll tell you that. Um, there's been times where I've hit them up, and it's like, well, like, you know, we'll look back later. We have enough black girls today, and it's just like, well, what does that mean? Like, you guys have a lot of white girls, so it's like, what? Why does color matter? Why can't we all just you just have talent? You know what I mean? Why does race have to be there? And I've been compared to like, you know, I won't say names, but I've been compared to like into locker rooms before with other like bigger star black women, and I'll get compared to them or confused as them, and they're in this next locker room right next to me, and I'm just like, she's got blue hair, I got purple hair today. Like I don't, you know, it's just because of hair color.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and put you over. Any promoters watch this? I know a few promoters watch this. If you don't know Shayna and you see her when she got her outfit on and everything, she looks like a superstar. I mean, she comes out, had the boots on. I was like, this looks like a superstar that you can see on TV. So if you have the opportunity to book her, go ahead, book her. Don't play yourself. Get her on your show, and I guarantee just like she said, it was maybe less than 4 minutes the time that I saw, but in that time she made an impact on the show. So I
Thank
like what you
you.
did.
Appreciate it.
Now, random, The Rocker Stone Cold.
Oh, I gotta say Stone Cold, buddy.
All right.
I'm sorry, I have to. I know everyone's gonna be like, on Black History Month. Come on, I'm just gonna.
They definitely, we gonna have to push this to March 1st. We can't even put this out Black History, but everybody gonna be on my.
Oh,
They
I'm
gonna be
gonna
like,
on Twitter. Damn.
they're gonna be
Here we
like,
go.
what? Here, bro, you had her on the show and she picked Stone Cold Black History Month.
Here comes the hate.
All type of hate be coming.
I know that's what I get when I say, oh yeah, who's your favorite? Who's your favorite wrestler? Oh yeah, the Hardy Boys and Lita. But
Nothing wrong with. Nothing
but
wrong
hey,
with.
on top of that, like I have they may be my all-star favorite, but I have so many like amazing people that I looked up to, which were Jacqueline back in the day. She was literally the only black girl at the time. Back in the 90s. 2000s, and then you got Jazz later, and that entered in WWF, and it's just great, like because everyone when I was young, I was told, oh, they're not going to take you seriously because you're black, you know what I mean, and it's hurtful. It is. It was always a thing growing up, like, well, they don't take black wrestler or black people serious in wrestling, and then you could see the stereotypes of gimmicks growing up and how like they portray us. So it's just yeah, that whole
So
kind of thing.
More and more. So with We Love Wrestling, this whole thing. People will say when they grow up, sometimes they be the only person watching wrestling and no one there. So I just tell people, if I love wrestling, you love wrestling, we love wrestling. So you always got somebody there with you. Don't feel like you by yourself in your love for wrestling. So just wonder, do you have, like, if a little a kid or somebody who wanted to get into wrestling, a black kid, and if you could give them a message, what would you tell them about going after their dream and trying to be a wrestler?
You're gonna get a lot of shade. You're gonna get a lot of negativity. You're gonna get a lot of people saying don't do it, or just you're not. It's not worth it. You're not worth it. But if you really want this and you really want something, you say thug life and you do it, and you're gonna say screw the haters and this is what I want. And if all else, you at least you went out for your dreams and you didn't let anybody that's told you that you're not going to be able to do this.
Um, Maz, did you say thug life?
Oh yeah, I did.
We just can't gloss over the way you said thug life like that. Said just say thug life and keep going. I was like, wait a minute.
you know.
Wait a minute. Okay. Okay. What are our last things we do here? I got to let you put yourself over for a second. It's called our put yourself over moment. This is where we ask you to tell us any your social medias that you want people to have, any shows that you got have coming up, anywhere people can support you, buy your merchandise. We just want you to put yourself over.
I do have some upcoming stuff coming up soon, but that is actually a secret. So you guys will see that later. Pretty good things coming up from Miss FWA Maserati. But I know we do have the FSW women's all women's show coming up again, and that I believe will be in March, around March 20th, I believe, maybe. Waiting for the confirmation. Yeah.
March 20th. Yo, that's in Vegas.
Yes, sir. And I'll be defending this baby right here.
Yo, if that happens on March the 20th, I'll actually be out there for work and I'm coming to the show. So
Sounds
put me down. I'll be in the building. Yeah.
locked in. Sounds funsies.
FSW, you know who we are. I'm not gonna put a comment out there, but stop it. You know what I'm talking about. Give me your social media and everything too.
Oh yeah, my social media for Twitter, it is Maserati3. It is not spelt like the car though, yo. Stop spelling it like the car. Okay, it's Mazzerati.
How's the car spelled?
It's like Ma. Damn, now you make me look. MASC. What is it? Mascerati, something like that. I know there's an S and a C involved and stuff.
Yeah, I just wanted to put you on the spot.
Damn.
Quit spelling it like the car, people. Act like it's paparazzi, Maserati, Mazzerati. Y'all know who she is. Quit playing. Maserati, I'm gonna ask you one more question because when I asked the question, I don't think you said anybody off the indie scene that's still out there right now. Is there one person on the indie scene that you like? Yo, I want to face her. Jazz. Don't say Jazz, but she is on a goodbye tour. So maybe you can make that happen. Future stars of wrestling. I don't know. But yeah, is there one person on the indie scene who you're looking forward to facing?
Actually, my girl La Rosa Negra. We've been on the same shows before, but we never worked each other and stuff. We tagged with each other very briefly, but like it would be great to actually wrestle her. She's pretty crazy, yo.
I'm about to text her right now. We're gonna make it happen.
She's crazy, but I love her. I love you, boo.
Yeah, La Rosa, she's a ball of energy every time I see her. So that match would be a lot of. She's a lot of on a lot of people's list of matches to go against. Maybe we can. Never mind. Um, so Maserati, I like to thank you for just coming by and giving us this time to talk with you. We will bring you back because usually it's all the women here, but schedules and where we at and everything. It's just me here today.
Right.
Before we go, I am going to ask you this one other question because you kind of put it out there yourself. Um, you're on the West Coast, right?
Yes. The best
So
coast. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. JK.
I got no hate for it. In the background, I got
Oh,
this
shoot.
little poster up.
Oh, shoot. I didn't even. Oh, you're talking about me. I'm like, do I?
Yeah, me myself, I got this little poster up. A lot of
Nice.
events going on. I
Oh,
just
I
want
see it.
Black Wrestlers Matter. I just want people to put that on their radar. Juneteenth, 2021. A lot of events. People book Maserati. I'm just saying. I'm putting it out there. Book her. You won't be
Yeah.
disappointed. Um,
Appreciate you.
but again, thank you for coming through. My name is Terry with We Love Wrestling. Again, we got Miss Maserati. We thank her for coming through. About to be two belt Maserati again pretty soon.
Two times. Making history. First ever FSW and OVW holder. Just saying. Just saying.
Just a little history for you. And her
But
name,
I'll give it to Haley. She got her two belts now too, making history. So, mine's just the first.
okay, all right, first time ever. So I'm Terry, Trey D, whatever you call me. Please don't disrespect me. And like I always say, if I love wrestling and you love wrestling, then we love wrestling. It's too sweet
Say hi to
for the
you.
culture.
Hey guys, how you doing? You should be here.
You
So,
should.
shame on you, but have a nice day.